Right, so hello, welcome back to another video, and today we're in the MK2 Audi TT, and today's video is going to be just a 2-year review, 15,000 mile review of the stage 2 Audi TT, what it's been like to own, to run, costs, ups, downs, good things, bad things, and if I'm keeping the car or selling the car. That will come at the end of the video. But if you're new to the channel and you're finding us for the first time, I'll put a link up in the corner where you can find the full playlist to the full journey of this car since I've owned it, the full 2 years, the tune, mods, wheels, tyres, servicing, all that sort of stuff. I think we're going to turn around and do that road again. All the problems that I've had or not had and everything like that. So yeah, I'll put that up in the corner. You can click on that playlist, and that's all the videos that I've made with this car. So the car is a 2011 facelifted MK2 Audi TT. So what can I say about ownership of a MK2 TT? For me, it's been relatively pain-free and happy. I mean, I think you have to be smart when you're buying one. When I bought this one, I bought it from a shop. I did buy it sight unseen, but I bought it from a shop. It had like 53,000 miles. It had a full service history, and it come with like a 6-month warranty. So I was very happy with that. It ended up being lucky because about a week into ownership, some hoses popped off the engine management light come up, the engine started making mad noises. It went into a garage local to me for work, all covered under warranty. I don't actually know what it cost, but it was all covered under warranty, so happy days. Since then, I've kept up with the servicing schedule. If you look, I don't think I'll be able to put, but if you look on the playlist, there's a service video there. The first service I had to do to this car was a major service, which wasn't cheap, but you can see that in the video. Other than that, touch wood, I've had no issues with the car at all. All the other costs involved in owning the car have been due to mods that I've wanted to do myself. Nothing's had to be done to this car. If I would have just left it standard, it wouldn't have cost me more than what the service has cost me, and tax and insurance and whatever, but that's subjective to everybody. As regards to mods, would I recommend you mod it? 100%. It can be a bit of a pig to work on if you're working on it yourself. I wouldn't do it unless you're very confident. As you can see from my videos, I'll give anything a go. I have come unstuck with the car a couple of times, so just be careful. But you can work on it yourself. Some exciting videos coming up with as regards to that. But you can work on it yourself. It's just about due its second service. The second service could be a minor service, which obviously there will be a video on. That will be coming up in a couple of videos times. We've got quite a lot happening on the channel at the moment, so the videos will be coming thick and fast for a while. On that subject, I want to thank everyone that's subscribed and everyone that's been watching the videos. There's an exciting video coming to celebrate us hitting 100,000 views on the channel, so keep your eye out for that one. That's going to be a special bonus video, bit of something different for the car, for the channel. I think it'll be a surprise, so that one's coming up. As for other mods, would I recommend you tune the car? This is the first car I've owned that I've tuned. I would 100% recommend you tune it. For me, if I want to drive this car around to the shops, I still can. But then if I want to rag it around country lanes like I've been doing today, then I still can. It's 100% recommend on the tune. It's not a cheap mod under any stretch of the imagination, but it changes the car in only there's a closed road, but the signs are closed down. It changes the car, but only in a positive way as far as I see it. It's my missus will still happily jump in the car and go shop. I can still get the kids in the back. But then if I'm out in it, or I'm shooting out with a friend, or we're going on a little drive with a group of cars, the car keeps up no problem. In fact, it steps over a lot of cars. Depending on the dyno, depending on the day, this one's running between sort of 290 something and 308-ish horsepower. Not really fussed about the numbers. I'm just happy with the way it drives. For me, that's the main thing. When I got the tune, my two worries were, will it still drive nice and not be like all the time, and will it still be reliable? So far, fingers crossed, I've had no issues. I'm not sure, probably must be about a year into the tune at this point. Check the video out on the tune, but can't complain in that respect. Practicality of this car is a practical car. For me, I do have another car, and I have the Mini, as you know. Update coming up on the Mini. Bit of an update on that. I won't give anything away. But for me, this car, I take the kids to school in it. We go out on day trips. Me and my missus have gone to the airport in it. I fit 2 suitcases and 2 carry-on. Oh, there we go. I fit 2 suitcases and 2 carry-on cases in it very easily. Did have to put the seat down, but literally with no issue at all. Went to the airport, had a lovely holiday, come back, the car started fine. I can leave it parked I've left it parked for a month at a time before, come out, it will start. It's just a good, easy, reliable car that also, when you want to stand on it, gives you the performance of a proper sports car, and it looks sexy. I don't think you can ask for much more. So another little tidbit about Practicality is, according to my reader here, which I'll put a picture up of to prove it, and I do drive this car full pelt everywhere, as everyone knows, it still says I'm getting 32.1 miles per gallon, which I think, for a 300 horsepower sports car, is a thumbs up. Like I only run this car on V-Power, so it's not cheap, but 32.1 miles to the gallon, like, that's a practical car, no? I mean, in retrospect, is that not a practical car? I might sound like a complete idiot, but for me, Practicality. I was literally, hadn't drove the car in a while, and was like, oh, you know what? That typical YouTube video, I want to sell the car, grow the YouTube, I get another car, probably one I can't really afford, Got in this car, drove it, and was like, why am I selling this car? I love this car. I want to keep this car. So, that gives away to my next question. The car is staying for now. There's still mods I want to do to the car, and due to COVID and stuff, I haven't been able to do the road trips I want to do with the car. So I want to get at least one European road trip in this car before I sell it. That is without question. I still want to do the carbon fiber fixed wing. I still want to do the big brake kit. I've got mods parts in my house. The front grille is the glossy black RS grille. The 2 grillets for the spotlights. I've got the glossy ones for them also. So that'll probably be one of the next ish videos coming up. So I want to fit those also. And I just want to have more fun and enjoy the car. I want to go on a track day. There's a few different things I want to do with this car that I haven't done up till now. So the car will be staying for a while. I do know what I want to get next, and my eyes are on it. So if the right one pops up and the deal's right and everything's right, then maybe that will come to the channel. But for now, the TT's staying here. And should you go and buy one? Yes, you should. I've had 15,000 miles of smile per mile in this car. It is, I would recommend this as a family car if you don't want to drive. Like, I will never own an MPV. I would rather set myself on fire. So if you're like that and you're a car person, but you have kids and you have a missus and all that stuff, and you've not got millions of pounds, this car suits it. I'm not rich. The car suits me. It still does everything I need it to do, and I can still drive it like a lunatic when I'm in it by myself. Can't go wrong. And it still looks cool in my eyes. If there's anything anyone wants to know about these cars, always hit me up on Instagram at CarFellaUK. I'm happy always to, I chat to loads of people on there from all over the world. Any questions you got, I'm happy to answer. Oh, a bit lost. Any questions you got, I'm always happy to answer. Any questions on any mods, the steering wheel, people seem to always have a lot of questions about. It's a great mod, do it. The tune, people have questions about, like I said, great mod, do it. The air box the air filter sounds amazing, has brought the level of noise in the car up a notch, but not to an annoying standard. Anything, I will answer. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All subscribers are loved. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribers are needed. We're growing slowly, but I'm happy. Listen, everyone, I feel that everyone that subscribes to this channel is a real car person. That's all we're here for. It's just car people doing car crap. You know what I mean? That's all I want it for. We're going to be organising meets. Me and a couple of other YouTubers will be organising meets when we can. Ride-outs when we can. All that sort of stuff will be coming. So there's a lot of exciting stuff to come to the channel. I know last year was a slow year, but that was because it was a slow year for the world. Now we're going to get back to normal. We're going to bounce back, and here you're going to see all that. We're going to be doing everything we was meant to do and a million things more. I'm in so much of a better position now than what I was last year that we're going to grow this channel leaps and bounds, and it's all going to be there. You're going to be along for the ride the whole way. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribing. Like I said, if there's any, I know it's a short review, and I know I haven't really said much negative stuff, but it's because honestly I don't have a lot of negative to say. I think people on YouTube are too negative for the sake of it. I love the car. I haven't had any issues with the car. I'm not going to sit and lie and say, for me, it's a good car. There probably are people that have had big ones, like anything. I'm sure there's people with LaFerraris that complain about them. I don't. This car has served me well. So that's all I can say. All I can do is from an ownership point of view. If you have any questions, like I said, hit me up on here or on Instagram. But yeah, that's it, I think. And make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe, because there's plenty of videos to come. And like I said, also that bonus video for the 100,000 views is coming up. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.